1994, we have been able to observe your growth as an actress from The Professional to Heat to Beautiful Girls, Mars Attacks, Woody Allen's Everyone Says I Love You. You have only just this past summer celebrated your 15th birthday, correct?
Yes.
I think Canadians in particular might be interested in the fact that among the many things you have done in theater was a production of Anne of Green Gables.
Yeah.
And as you know, Anne of Green Gables is beyond a Canadian institution.
Yes.
She is a way of life for some Canadians. How did you come to play Anne in Anne of Green Gables, and where exactly did you do this?
I did it at my camp, and it was just the play that they put me in, and I had read the books and I loved them, and it was really fun to play her. It was kind of hard because I only had 3 weeks to memorize my lines, and as most Anne lovers probably know, that she's a blabbermouth and just says everything in the world, so I had to stay up every night till like 3 in the morning memorizing my lines. But it was really fun to play, and I got to wear a little wig, and it was really fun. And I had a
Were
good
you
time.
able to see, Natalie, any of the Canadian episodes of The Road to Avonlea?
Yes, I've seen them. I think they're on the Disney Channel in the States, and I've seen some of them often.
Tell me something. Watching the work, and of course beginning with Luc Besson's The Professional, and knowing the unique circumstances of you sitting in that pizza parlor in Long Island and saying, well, modeling isn't my first interest, but I am interested in acting. And then having the immediate and unique success that you have had. Why did you say no thank you to Baz Luhrmann and his Romeo and Juliet, thereby giving the role to Claire Danes?
Well, it was a complicated situation, and it had to do with, at the time I was 13 and Leonardo was 21, and it wasn't appropriate in the eyes of the film company or the director Baz, and it was kind of a mutual decision that it just wasn't going to be right at the time. And I think the film came out really, really beautifully, and Claire Danes did a really, really wonderful job, and it was, you know, it wasn't the right time, you know. And
what happened with Adrian Lyne's Lolita?
That just, I wasn't willing to do that. It wasn't the right thing for me to do at that time. I wasn't willing to put myself in like a sexual role, you know, when I was 13, 14, and still right now. I mean, I don't think I'd be able to do it now. I'm just not, you know, there was nudity and sex involved, and I think there's enough exploitation out there that it's not necessary to do more of that.
Admirable.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But you're welcome. But you are after the Horse Whispers. Are you going to do Ice Storm in that live version of Cinderella, perhaps with Whoopi Goldberg?
No. Well, I'm not doing Horse Whisperer anymore.
Are you not?
No, because I'm doing the play of Anne Frank in the fall, and so I didn't want to go. I wanted to be able to do the play, and I wouldn't have been able to do the play if I did the movie. So so I decided not to do that. And I'm not in the Ice Storm, and I'm not in Cinderella.
Well,
Christina Ricci is in the Ice Storm, and Cinderella, I don't know.
In the meantime, we do have you in Mars Attacks with an all-star cast with Jack Nicholson and Glenn Close as your parents, the President and First Lady. Natalie, what do you think of the final film?
I am in love with it. It's got a great style to it, visual style, and it's another great piece by Tim.